So I'm live over here, and just as usual, I'll normally start the session as I'll just give you the quick brief of what is the Agile Career Hub ecosystem is all about. There are four stages. The first stage, I'll give you clarity for most of the corporate professionals. That is the front end of my funnel. That is something called Agile Career Blueprint, wherein I really built in some practical aspects of corporate, how you can really put your foundation stronger to build on it. So, and the second category is the people who really think that okay, this one-to-one mentoring is the one that I'm looking for, and why it is required for them, and what is there in it for them. That is project business leadership mastery. There, I teach all these technical guys how to really portrait or project their technical skills and connect them to the business outcomes. See, guys, actually, based on my like more than 500 people one-to-one discussions, one thing is very, very important. Visibility is the actual constraint for most of the corporate professionals. It's because of two reasons. One reason is they think that they are really competent and they want to just play this game safe. If you are not building up that confidence of even talking to your boss and spending time with him and understanding his expectations and delivering those things and building up that confidence to unmute yourself into the meetings, you will not going to get that spotlight. Unless you get that spotlight, your efforts will not be recognized, and if the efforts are not recognized, then you will definitely lose your negotiation power. If you are a mid-career professionals, what I help them do is through one-to-one mentoring, I'll start building their confidence in the baby steps through the 12 module courses. How it will going to help them is it will going to help them to detail out maximum things in a structured fashion, so that they will be in a position to really bottom up and present it in such a way that it is relevant to the CEOs, as well as they can really present it, or whenever it is required they can really zoom in and break it down to the maximum details. This is what is the key aspects. Most of the people keep asking me like how we'll get a confidence to talk into the interview. Guys, please understand, all the senior people mastered one thing. There is nothing like you will keep thinking something creative will going to come like when you attend into the meetings you will start talking. It will not going to happen. One key aspect over here to really understand is you have to prepare for each meetings, because that preparation part, whenever you are going for a meeting, will going to really put you ahead 90% of the times than rest of the teams. If you're going for the any meeting, be it be simple, complex, or the steering committee meetings, please don't go unprepared, because that is where you lose your credibility. So preparation is most important in any of the aspect, be it be corporate, be it be business, or any aspects of that. It is as simple as that. किसी को मिलो बाद में उनके बारे में जानो पहले, because people want to like listen about themselves, not about yourself. What is that it is there in it for them is most important. So this is what the main concepts I bring into project business leadership mastery. So this is what is there at my gold membership level. At the like diamond membership level, what is that what I'm going to do is, here the corporate mid-career professionals they want to build their own, because there are like the now due to the intervention of the AI, and the market dynamics is so volatile that whatever the job you are doing, like will they be there or they will not be there, that itself is a bigger question. So what is my insights over here is, please assess your current job. Please don't hang out into the jobs where you yourself are not sure whether this specific sort of jobs exist in your near future. So the best thing what you can do is, you have already put in a lot of experience. By the virtue of your experience, try package that experience into altogether either a product, service, or consultation, because you may have to get into this mode. Guys, what is most important is, it is not the confidence to give interview. You will going to get the confidence to give the interview only when you strengthen your muscle of selling. Currently all the corporate professionals, what they are doing is, they are you guys are just trading your time for money, and they are paying you salary. It is a straightforward equation. And if you are getting emotionally invested over there, then it is not company problem. Okay, so this is what is the ground reality you need to get into. And when you start treating that you are really giving some service to some people, and you need to really price yourself better based on your competencies which is there with you. So if you have any questions, please drop in over here. I'll be hanging out for some more time to really address and take up a couple of questions over here. And at the top notch, in the meantime, because I couldn't see any questions over here, what I'll do is like at the top end, I mentor business owners who are doing the businesses more than 10 CR. How will I do that is I'll give them a premium service where I'll be working with them for 6 months to implement the project management function into them, wherein I'll be building that function so that their system is so good that they will going to get the flawless execution. Because guys, in the business, all the business owner watching this, you guys are putting money, and why you are putting money is to get the profits. This is as simple as that. Unless you have working business model, please don't allow your cash to flow into your business. So this is what I'll going to do over there. Like how it looks like is it will be a premium structure starting from your scheduling to MIS. When I say MIS, it is the management information system. If you are a business owner, you will be exactly knowing what how your business looks like and where you have to put your time and energy to get the better output or the profits out of your business. So this is what is the broad level how the Agile Career Hub is placed. So if you are a corporate professional or a business owner, or if you have any other general questions, I am over here. Please drop your questions, or else you have one more option to get connected with me. Like connect, you can drop me an email at connect@manjunat.com so that I'll be prompt to respond to your queries. It's been almost 7 minutes, and I'll be hanging over here, guys, for some more time, so that if I'll get some live questions, we can interact, and I'll be answering them. In the meantime, one topic I'll take up, especially specific to the mid-career professionals, is main aspect is the visibility. How you will going to build the visibility or get the spotlight is mainly like based on my like lot of discussion with this corporate professionals is one thing is they just don't want to talk to or they will be muted into the meetings. Whenever you guys are muted into the meetings, it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have, because you are not doing that transaction to show that you are really producing results. Even though you are producing the results, endorsing yourself into the corporate environment is most important. That is what will going to give you the visibility. So how see guys, if I have to put it in very simple and straightforward way, it will be something like you are going to office, you are putting your time and energy, and you are doing the work. What is there in that little confidence, you may have to really elevate your confidence a bit little so that you will start taking up those visible projects. This is what is the key aspect. Unless you volunteer for visible product, I know you will be thinking, if it goes wrong, if it is not work in my favor, or my skill sets are not up to the mark, that and all is secondary. First, what you guys need to work on is, if you are really going and putting your time and energy, please volunteer for some visible project. If you fail, you will learn. If you get succeeded, then obviously you will have that visibility. Even your failures are also sometimes appreciated because of your factor of courage. This matters most, and this is only the one aspect which can really bring you a spotlight into your career. And by the virtue of it, it is like you will be having an experience to solve the problem. If you don't have, we can quickly build the skill, because now the skill building is not at all a problem, because you have lot many aspects, or the information is there at the fingertips in the form of AI tools. You have lot many tools available. You can solve any sort of problems. If it is over and above, if it is not solvable, obviously you can be honest that I know this and I need your help. You can pass on that to your, and like ask for the support from your seniors. So this is way, unless you show that little courage to build and ask for the most visible project into your organization, things are a bit difficult. Hope this makes sense. And if you have any specific questions, and one thing I just wanted to mention over here before I close is, guys, what is that you need is you are unique, you have different sort of qualification, you have different companies, and the different scenarios and different career problems. So specific is terrific. Only one thing what you need to do is, um, here the main important aspect to keep in mind, the first thing is, when I say specific is terrific, you need to have a one-to-one consultation with your mentor, because that is where you will going to start your journey. Because most of the people come and tell me that I need clarity, I don't know what need to do, I don't know where to start. How you'll come to know where to start is because you need to talk to somebody who can really look at your career at deep with a different set of eyes and figure out and suggest you the simple problem, or what is the problem is he can figure out those problems and suggest you the solutions there only. You will going to, that is your actually the beginning point. If you are not doing that, then obviously you will be into the comfort zone of either playing a victim card, or it can be something like blaming others or holding your boss responsible for your career. These all things will not going to get you results, guys, please understand this. As long as you take actions, you will not going to get results. This is as simple as that. Okay, so if you're really serious, unless, don't think this only in head. Thinking in head is the most like most absurd problem that like when I interact with the people, they always think in head. You need to think on paper so that you will start getting what is that you guys are missing. So you can see, for not doing things, you may quote it all together at different reasons, like I am procrastinating, I have an imposter syndrome, I am lazy, I don't want to do this, anyhow I am there in the comfort zone, my life is running, everything. By the virtue of doing all the things, what you guys are realistically doing is, you guys are really building an emergency, you are creating an emergency. So when you think of not to create an emergency, then you are in, guys. Thank you for your time and watching this, and please do drop in the comments that what is that is your key like important like problem you are facing now, so that I'll pick up those topics for my next live video. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching this, and I'll catch you up, and bye for now.